How y'all doing today? That's good, that's good. I'm gonna be more of what I like to do, I like to be more interactive with y'all. So, you know, I'm more of like, your homie. We cool. You see what I'm saying? There you go. We gonna be cool. Cause I need to get to you, cause you know I try to get on everybody's level. But it's a serious message behind it though. So I don't want y'all to lose focus at all on what I'm about to explain to y'all. And it's about choices. That's how we're gonna start it off. Just about choices. Now I started off at a young age, decided to make choices. I thought I was old enough to make choices. I know I got bad legs, let me tell you about that too. But I started making choices at a young age, and I made some bad choices. You're gonna make choices, it's gonna be either they're good or bad. Every choice got a consequence that comes with it, whether it's good or bad. So basically I'm gonna start just from somewhere around y'all age. Great parents, mother and father, 5 sisters, 2 brothers, in South Park. Correct, okay. The scenario is there. Now I started off school, I was always an athlete, so I got up to around about the age of 12. Ran with a couple of guys in my neighborhood. Just how y'all do, friends, kicking it home. So we started hooking up, so we started dealing. And what I mean by dealing is drugs. Now I'm at the age of 12, and I'm doing this. So that's why I'm trying to get you to really fully understand where you can go with this. And this is at the age of 12. So when I got up to the age of 14, I got kind of good at it. I was in middle school, and I used to get dropped off at middle school, and I used to go, and we used to call it the cut, the block. Back in the days, that was where you went and made money. So I was taking that. So I was pretty good at it, had a nice little, you know, substantial little money at a younger age. So I was able to do pretty much what I wanted to do, but behind my parents' back, because I wasn't man enough yet to expose it to them. So I tried to hide and do sneaky things with it, you know. Bought a car, parked it on the next street, the neighbors told. Got caught at an age right around 17, went to jail, got out, kept dealing.
How long you do that?
Well, I only got it on the first time.
So 1 year.
No, it wasn't even a year. The first time I went in was for about a couple of days. Got out, that's when my parents come. They come get me in. But I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop. I went back to jail. This time they couldn't bail me out. So I had to spend 2 years in a state penitentiary. I go to college. I go to Jarvis Christian College. Got some grants, a couple of loans. Got in Jarvis Christian College. So now I walk on, I'm playing baseball. Now I kind of shadowed away now. Now there's other things that I'm seeing what was cool and what was fun. Playing baseball, going to college, meeting different people from different cities, different countries. I've been to Mexico. When I got married, I got to Mexico on my honeymoon. But you gotta wait for that. You go up down, I gotta watch you. You wait for that part. We gonna wait on that part, the marriage part. But basically what I'm trying to just run y'all down is after that, I took and went to college, had fun, had a ball. So I seen there was a whole nother life than the street life. And I had fun. So then I started acquiring, I love money. So now I'm trying to think, how can I make money? You see what I'm saying? Without causing me so much strife behind the money. I live it now. It ain't like I hate it, but I'm all right. You know? So I got into music. I got into rap music. And it was lucrative. I'm not actually a rapper. I'm more of a producer. Beats, those type of things. And I hooked up with a group called the Screwed Up Click. I don't know if y'all kids familiar with that, but it's a local Houston group. But we getting up there a little bit. So I ended up hooking up with the Screwed Up Click. We ended up doing beats for just all kind of people, everybody. So now I'm starting to make a little money. I'm in the music business, but now the music business got things from the street tied into the music. Because 9 times out of 10, the scenario is true. Most of the rappers are street people. So now when you get into this, if y'all ever want to get into music and everything, you still got to keep your head on tight because all those things come with this here. So you got to stay focused on what you're doing. So each and every last one of us, we got to be leaders first.
Leaders, not followers.
There you go. But you got to know what you're doing when you lead. You got to get into church. Y'all pretty familiar with God? Okay. This is a foundation that worked for me. Is when I received and found God. When I was y'all age, I stayed in church, but I really didn't know the meaning of it. Okay, but you got to get a concept and know the meaning of what it is. Now to cut through the story, I go back.
Way back.
I go back into these streets. This time I go back, yeah, I'm hard-headed. But he whooping me the whole time. He whooping me. And what I mean by that, God, he working with me. He working with me. So I go back, because this is what I know. So I go back, but this time I go back, I acquire a little bit more money. Now I'm flashing, you know, I've been doing the whole 9 yards. Everybody want to look good. You want to dress nice. You want to win, you know, us guys. You know, we want to look good. So, yeah. So, you know, that's what I started acquiring that, having nice things and everything. But along came one night, I was interacting with a female. A guy came up to me, tried to take my jewelry. Shot me 12 times.
12 times? You still alive?
I'm telling you the power of God. That's why I'm going to get to this right now.
Oh, yeah.
Shot me 12 times with a AK assault rifle. Point blank range, but where this young lady at right here, I'm right here.
Which one?
Your mom.
God, that is wrong. Maybe had a sniper or something.
I don't know what it was, but he was shooting at me. He shot over 50-something rounds. And what I mean by that, he shot over 50 times. 12 hit me. Now I'm in the hospital. I go through all these surgeries, and I don't know what's going on because I'm not coherent. I just wake up one day, and it's 2 months later. Correct. But now I'm up, everything's going on. I got all kind of stuff hooked up, everything. So now all of a sudden I ain't supposed to talk, I ain't supposed to walk. All this, I got a shot in the throat. Any way you can name it, pretty much, except for the head. They got me. Broke both of my hips, raw in my leg, knees. They got me. Yeah, that's why I need to stand up. There you go. Now what I'm trying to get y'all to know how severe this really works. And how I want y'all to always to first believe. You got to believe in the power of God, and you can do anything. You can do anything, but the choices you will make, you will have to live with the choices that you make.
Good or bad?
Good or bad. And it's constant. There you go. You can live better with good. That's why I'm going to get to me jumping on this good side right here, and how I prospered on the good side. So by me believing and knowing, I felt like it wasn't nothing but him that brought me through this. Because I didn't say I'm going to get up and walk. I didn't say I was determined. I was determined, but he gave me what I needed to make it through. So I started walking. I started talking. Next thing you know, if I wouldn't have told y'all, people don't ever know unless they know. I'm so driven from out in the streets. I just take the same knowledge from the streets and now I put it into Synergy Health. So now I get in the job, everybody, they already stereotype as soon as they see me. You know, gold, rapper, blah, 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 you know, and I've been living with it all my life. And I don't have a problem with it. But once you got to know the person, and once you get a chance to know the person, then you can make your assumptions for it. So once I got in, now I already know. I take the same knowledge that I got there, and I put it into the company. So now I just been moving up in the company. I just got a promotion like 6 months ago as a manager lead at the same company. So now I got people that's working abundantly. So now I'm like a chief, right? Yeah, so you gotta make your choices each and every day of what you're gonna do. And the first choice to make is always understand that you need to be a leader. You got to be a leader. And how you be a leader, you equip yourself to be a leader. You put yourself in good situations, stay in school, study in school, stop talking so much in school. Yeah. You can't listen if you're doing it. But I really want kids, parents, grown people, everybody to understand. So it's just your choices. But if you believe, we got to believe in Jesus Christ. You got to believe now. It is, I feel like there's no other way. That starts first. And then everything else will happen. Whatever you got to go through in life, whatever journey you're going to take it. But I'd rather take it with God first. And I know I'm going to be victorious at the end.